Hello everyone, welcome to mitramath.com. In this video we are going to review some challenging question may come in exam, and I encourage you to, before that, please just review my videos number 1, 2 and 3. So then after, if you are ready, let's just review some question that I choose. Okay, let's review question number 1, example number 1. Based on the bed mass, always you have to look at to the inside the bracket. If there is any operation, you have to first apply that one to calculate those. As you see here, you don't see any addition or subtraction or something. So as a result, you have to go out of the bracket. You will see an outer exponent. This outer exponent refer to all elements inside the bracket. It means -3 should raise to the 2, and x square should raise to the 2, and y cubed should raise to the 2 as well. So let me just list it. Therefore, -3 should raise to the 2, this outer, and then inside I have x square, this x square should raise to the 2 to this outer exponent, and then after I have y cubed, this y cubed should raise to these 2 as well. Then simply calculate the exponent. -3 to the 2, you know that would be 9. This one is power of the power. Do you remember the rule of power of the power? So you need to, in terms of when you're facing with the power of the power expression, you have to simply multiply the exponent. 2 times 2 would be 4. And again, there is another power of the power rule here. So again, I have to multiply these two exponents. 3 times 2. So therefore, y would be 3 times 2 would be 6. As a result, this is final answer. Example number 2. In example number 2, I do not have any operation inside the brackets based on the bed mass, based on the operation of order of operation. Nothing is inside, addition, subtraction. Nothing is in this second one as an addition, subtraction. I have to go out of the bracket. Out of the bracket, no outer exponent. It means you have permission to simply drop these brackets. Let's make them simple. So therefore, I can say I have 4y squared, and what's the coefficient here? Coefficient is 1, yes? Then after I have 1y cubed. 1y cubed. Okay, next step, you have 2 coefficient. One coefficient is 4, another coefficient is 1. You have to multiply them. 4 times 1 would be 4, and then you have to multiply these two y's. You have y here and another y here, okay? Based on because they are multiplying, you have to add up their exponents. So therefore, this one would be y. 4, 2 plus 3 would be 5. Therefore, final answer is 4y to the 5. Okay, example number 3. In example number 3, as you see, I have outer exponent and outer exponent. So as a result, first step, you have to apply this outer exponent inside the bracket. But before that, look at to the first bracket. Inside the bracket, you have 2 coefficients. You can simplify inside the bracket by multiplying these 2 coefficients. So if I multiply 5 and 2, inside the bracket, first bracket, I will have 10, isn't it? 10. And I have just one a squared, no a is here, and then b cubed. So, which is supposed to raise to the 2 again. So for the second bracket, I do not have something inside, just I'm going to copy. So, next step. Now you have element, same as the previous example, you have to apply this outer exponent inside the brackets, yeah, for all of them. So let's raise each of them individually. 10 to the 2, I have to raise 10 to the 2, and then a squared should raise to this outer, which is 2, and then b cubed again should raise to this outer, which is 2. How about the second one? Second one again, this is outer brackets, outer exponent, should belong to both factor inside. Therefore, it would be a squared and b to the 2. So, next step. If you raise 100, 10 to the 2, you will end up with 100. So 10 to the 2 is 100. I have this one is power of the power. Apply power of the power would be 2 times 2 would be 4. And then again power of the power should be applied here would be b. 3 to the 2 would be 6. And then there is no power of the power. I have a squared just carried on and b squared just carried on. So do I have any number to be multiplied by 100? No. Therefore, 100 is alone, just carried on. But in terms of a, I have one base a here, another one base here. Because this is multiplication, the rule is adding these two exponents. 4 and 2 should be added up. So therefore, answer is a. 4 plus 2 would be 6. How about b's? I have one b here and another b here. Again, they are supposed to be multiplied. As a result, I have to add this exponent and this exponent together. It would be b. 6 plus 2 would be 8. So this is final answer for example number 3. How about example number 4? Okay, example number 4. I have one expression on top, one expression on bottom. You need to do individually. Okay, let's start top. I have outer exponent. These two should be applied to each element inside. So I have to raise 3 to the 2 and a square should raise to these two and then b should raise to these two. How about the bottom? Again, you have outer exponent should be applied on b, on a and b at the same time. So therefore, I will end up with a squared and b to the 2 would be b squared. So step by step. 3 to the 2 would be 9. How about that one? Again, power of the power. You have to multiply these two exponents. 2 times 2 would be 4. So therefore, it would be a to the 4. How about b? b is alone. Just write down b squared. And at the bottom, I have just a squared and b squared. Just carry it. Because if you do step by step, you won't do mistake. So what is the coefficient at the bottom? Coefficient at the denominator is 1. Yes. So fraction lines means division. It means you have to divide this coefficient by this coefficient. It means 9 should be divided by 1. 9 divided by 1 would be 9. 9. Then you have to match a's. You have a on top and a on bottom. Yes? Fraction lines means division. It means you have to divide a to the 4. It should be divided by a squared. What's the rule of the division? You have to subtract. Yes? 4 should be subtracted by 2. Therefore, answer is a squared. Just record your answer here. For these two, you got a squared. How about the b's? For b, you have b on top and b on bottom. It means again you have to divide them. Let's do divided here. b squared. Should I divide them? No, because they are exactly the same. Yes? Even though if you do, you will end up with the same answer. But as you see, you have b squared on top, exactly b squared on bottom. It means you can simplify them by b squared. b squared and b squared cancel out. This is final answer. You don't need to go for anything extra. Let's quickly review the last example. I choose this example, which is combination of 3 brackets. You don't have outer exponent on top of brackets. It means, other words, you can simply drop all the brackets. You don't need those brackets. So therefore, on top you have 2, you have a squared, you have b cubed, and then you have 8, you have a and b squared. What do you have on bottom? If you drop the bracket here, you will end up with simply just write them down. You have -4, you have a, b cubed. Okay. Now look at to the top. Let's simplify top. On top, I have two coefficients. One of them is 2, one of them is 8. If I multiply them, I will end up with 16. Okay? So, and on top, I have a square here and 1a here. Yes? So a square and 1a here. So I'm going to write them down. A cubed, and I have, which is supposed to be multiplied by a. And then I have b cubed and b squared. Let's record them. B cubed and b squared. At the bottom, just I'm going to copy whatever I have on denominator. So, step by step. Then look at this. On top, do I have something still simplify on top? Yes, these two. Yes, and these two. So therefore, I'm going to one extra step, which is 16. Between these two, the exponent, when this a, the exponent of this a is 1. Yes? So you have to add them up. So therefore, it would be a, 2 plus 1 would be 3. How about the b's? I have b. Because they are multiplication, 3 plus 2 would be 5. What do I have on denominator? Just copy. Okay, so next step, you have coefficient on top, coefficient on bottom. You need to divide these two guys. 16 divided by -4 obviously would be -4. And then you have to divide these two guys. You have a cubed on top and 1a on bottom. If you divide them, let me just divide it here, would be a cubed divided by a. So as a result, would be a, you have to subtract these two. 3 take away 1 would be a square. Yes? So that's recorded on top. Therefore, for a's, I end up with a square. How about the b's? As you see, I have b fifth and b cubed here. Let's do it here for you. It means I have to divide them. B fifth should be divided by b cubed. Again, the rule of the division, I have to subtract. Would be b, 5 take away 3, would be b to the 2, b squared. So just record this one again on top. So I end up with b squared. Therefore, final answer is -4 a squared b squared. That's all for now. Hope this video helped you. If you like it, please just share with other students and your friends. See you in next